Some of y'all may have seen Kyle's brief walk around of this seemingly legendary two-door Cherokee and thought, damn, with that high quality camera of his, I sure want a two-door, but I'm here to stop you. Let's talk about this. There are a couple reasons not to get a two-door Cherokee. I've been driving this thing around for about a year now, and in doing so, I've noticed a couple little minor things that the four-door guys just don't have to deal with. The two doors are, of course, really cool. But, unfortunately, most of the very few that do exist are poorly optioned. So yes, they're rare, but even rarer still are 4-liter equipped ones. Most of the two doors had the 2.5 in them. Given that the two doors were only available in the lower trim levels, most of them didn't even have power locks, a full gauge cluster, cruise control, or even four-wheel drive. The good news is you can pretty easily swap in most of that stuff, but you better hope you don't ever need any two-door specific parts because they're going to be pretty rare and expensive because of it. It's mostly just interior stuff like trim pieces and window regulators, but the folding seats of a two-door can easily sell for $1,000 in good shape. Getting into the back seat of a two-door is a whole task on its own. I know, very familiar to the Wrangler guys, but given the Cherokee had the option of a rear door, it's pretty impractical to get people and things into and out of the back seat. Most people just fold the rear seat down, effectively giving you more trunk space, but if you ever need to haul more than yourself and one other, it's very inconvenient. Back up north with all the boys, that four-door was nice. But, I mean, now that I don't live anywhere near any of my friends, it's not really a problem. What is still a problem, though, are the door hinges. Because the two-door has a longer door, all that extra weight pulls down on the hinges extra hard and wears them out extra fast. You can kind of see my door here is sagging down just a little bit. I kind of got to lift it up just a tad to get it to close properly. I've seen them a lot worse than this, but I will say every single two-door I've seen has had the driver's door hinges at least a little bit worn out. Also, a bonus two-door problem is these laughable inside grips with the crank windows. You cannot grab this worth of shit. I mean, it's literally easier to have the window down and just grab it up here. Lastly, and perhaps least importantly to me, is two doors are actually a little bit weaker than four doors because the four door has that additional pillar on the side here. The two doors can flex a little easier, making it, you know, slightly more likely that you're going to bust out a window. But this doesn't really apply to stock vehicles like mine. But as they say, no XJ is any less XJ than any other XJ. So although there are some minor inconveniences with the two-door, and on the other hand, Jeep, you know, it's got to be a two-door for it to count as a Jeep, whatever. I think the Cherokee specifically gets a pass from that rule just because it pulled off the four-door deal so well. And the Comanche, well, I mean, it is a two-door XJ technically, you know, with a truck bed. The Comanche actually uses the front doors from a four-door XJ, so it's technically a four-door XJ with only two of the doors. Kind of unique little fact there. But I guess the thing that makes all the two doors better than the four doors anyway is they're just cool. Let me know in the comments if you think the cool factor outweighs all these, you know, little picky negatives I managed to scrape together. And thank you all for watching.